Hello, everybody. My name is Lydia Middleton. I'm the Executive Director of ASIS&T, and I am here today with Bhakti Gala, who is a candidate for a board member at-large position with ASIS&T. Welcome, Bhakti.
Thank you, Lydia. It's a pleasure to be here. I look forward to our session today.
Fantastic. Okay, I have a few questions for you. I'm going to start with, why are you a member of ASIS&T, and what keeps you renewing every year?
That's a great question, Lydia. So as a doctoral scholar from a developing country like India, I got this opportunity to become a member by winning the 2014 IPC paper contest that came with a free membership for 2 years. Winning that award and of course becoming a member of ASIS&T was a turning point in my professional life. Attending the annual meeting that in the 2014 year with support from the ASIS&T SIG-III was a domino effect for me actually. The associations that I made by attending the conference helped me to develop my academic identity, collaborate with so many scholars from across the globe. I also got a chance to participate in a lot of international projects due to that collaboration. And these ultimately, of course, played a very critical and crucial role in my current employment as an assistant professor at a university in India. So for me, ASIS&T membership has been like the defining moment in my entire professional career. That is one of the reasons why I became a member of ASIS&T. And why I keep renewing my membership is because now I identify myself as being an integral member of the association. I have made so many new acquaintances, friends, collaborators, and I appreciate and I also acknowledge the inclusive culture that I have found in ASIS&T, especially. It is promoting this kind of culture, and it helps people like us who are from non-English speaking and developing worlds to also find a voice. So that, of course, is one of the key reasons why I have been renewing my membership every year. I also feel that the renewal of my membership has helped me to develop and expand my professional network. With every year that passes, I feel that my network has been expanding, and along with that, I have been getting so many different opportunities to also perform work at different levels. And these opportunities, of course, have given me a chance to participate and engage in different activities, not only within ASIS&T, but also outside of ASIS&T. So that's one of the takeaways that I have found, of my ASIS&T membership. And because I'm also a member of many national and international associations, and I find that no other association actually gives the kind of platform that ASIS&T gives to its members. So this is one of the primary reasons why I keep on renewing my membership.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. So what particular skills and experience would you bring to your role on the board?
Okay. That's great. I wanted to share this especially. So I find that in the current scope of ASIS&T, which has a high number of membership base, which is expanding from the developing countries. And as a member from this part of the world, I will be bringing my intrinsic cultural and professional knowledge to expand the membership base. I've already demonstrated by doing that as when I was a chair of South Asia chapter also, we increased our membership to a very high number. And along with that, of course, as a leader of the project that was granted to us when I was chair of the South Asia chapter, I also bring my experience of working not only as a team, with countries, especially, we were working multilingual people, members from multilingual areas, multi-faith, and working with the mindfulness, especially of the shared conflicts which are in our region. So I have been able to work with people we all share a strong conflict, but at the same time, getting the results, getting the respect, and also being able to work and come out with good outcomes. That was, I think, one of the leadership skills that I was able to use. And I think ASIS&T also recognized this leadership skill when they granted me or conferred me with the Christos Leadership Award in 2022, and also the Chapter Member of the Year Award. So these are some of the skills that I definitely will be bringing on board. And another thing I also have to share is my experience in motivating and launching new initiatives as part of whichever chapter and SIG I have been part of. I have been chair of both one SIG and one chapter. Currently, I'm the chair for SIG-III, and I have demonstrated my capability of successful implementation of new initiatives and promoting also them through brand advocacy. For example, in South Asia chapter, we definitely came out with our own logo, and then we came out with a new newsletter, which also received an award. So, and with SIG-III, which has a 40-year history, we also launched our own. I motivated our team to start. We designed a competition for the logo. We have also launched a new initiative, which is the Research Wing initiative, very successfully implemented. These are some of the experiences I have of motivating and working with a diverse team and getting things done. So that is, of course, one thing. And another thing I feel I'm bringing on board is also that as a researcher from a developing area, I feel that I have been working as a bridge because I've been able to work in identifying the challenges that which are there for researchers from developing countries, and also trying to find collaborative solutions to those challenges. And this was one of something that I had presented in my participation as a panel member in the annual meeting of 2022, as well as in the annual meeting of 2023. So yes, it's not only just my work as a leader, but also my work as a researcher. Both these aspects are, and my experience of having worked and led teams of researchers are what I will be bringing on board to as a director in large if I get a chance.
That's great, thanks. So as you know, we have a strategic plan. It is in its third year, so we're sort of in the wrap-up phase now of a lot of it. But what aspects of that strategic plan are you most interested in working on during your tenure on the board?
Yes, I understand that I'm joining this. I'm applying for this when you are at the fag end of this, but still I feel that I would really love to work. There are multiple goals, and I feel I can contribute to each goal in some little way. One of them is, of course, the goal one, which as mentioned is to support, engage, and grow the membership. And as I've already demonstrated that, when it comes to South Asia, we have been able to get a lot of members. And at the same time, I also understand that we want to have more paying members also. So that's somewhere where I feel I can play a role, that members who have been getting free membership, like many of us for many years, are now in a position to give back and at least contribute to our membership. In those who are not able to contribute, for example, in the earlier years, even I did. I volunteered in many roles because I felt that ASIS was giving me this free membership, and I felt morally obliged to also reciprocate by volunteering for many of these works. So I would love to work in especially membership plan. And also I like the concept of student memberships, which I saw in the strategic plan is something which is still action pending. And I felt that one of the proposals that I have submitted from the SIG-III is a summer workshop, which was targeted towards a student membership. And through that, we were planning to give free memberships to students. So that's one area where I would also like to, I feel I can contribute quite positively to that. In another, of course, aspect is within the same goal is about diversity and inclusion. And given that I'm a person who belongs to that crowd and representing this group of marginalized people, I can be the voice representing this group. And I would love to work with, I'm already working with similar professionals, so I can relate and definitely find a more favorable approach over there. So that's one more area. The other goals that I was thinking about are goals 2 and 3, and I've combined both of them because what I have proposed and what I would like to do is something which would be applicable to goal 2 and 3, which are to do with implementing online communication channels and also knowledge sharing opportunities. During my tenure as the chair of South Asia chapter, I also found that because one of the project that we received, the special project funding which we received and worked on, we created a YouTube channel. And during that experience, we realized that ASIS has a YouTube channel, but it only has 23 subscribers to the YouTube channel, which is a very low number given the total number of members in the whole of ASIS. So we are not using or capitalizing on our YouTube channel. Of course, that also got me started. I started looking at the presence of different other associations who have a channel on YouTube, and I found that they all have very good user base. So that I feel is one area where I would feel that goals 2 and 3 can be combined together. If we strengthen the existing YouTube as a communication platform, it's a very powerful platform for even knowledge sharing. So select content can be definitely shared through the YouTube. So this is one area where I feel that focus is needed because it's lagging behind. We haven't done much to it. And even though the South Asia YouTube channel started much later, we were able to get more than 230 people to subscribe to that channel. So that's something which I feel that I could work on because of my experience with this. And as I said, that all the other associations also have this kind of presence on YouTube. And with the great amount of content that we are producing, we could selectively make some of that as part of the YouTube platform. That will give us a lot of visibility. We can use it for promotion, and it can actually help us in fulfilling both goals 2 and 3 too. So this was for the goals 2 and 3. And finally, in the goal 4, because we are talking about cooperation with other organizations here again, because of my experience with the project. And what we have done is, I feel that I can definitely be instrumental in getting a lot more of collaborations happening at the national level of different South Asian countries, where we are working with different associations. For example, just as part of the project, I had already mentioned in the report that we actually collaborated with 14 associations from 6 different countries to disseminate our project content, the YouTube channel. So that is, again, I feel a huge opportunity which is there, and I can capitalize on my existing associations and also my network, of course, to bring this into practice. So these are the small little aspects within each goal that I feel I could actually work on. So instead of focusing on only any one, I went through each one of the tactics and then identified those areas where I could actually give some positive contribution. Thank you.
Fabulous, thanks. Okay, and now, as I said, we're in the somewhat in the wrap-up phase of the current strategic plan. So during your tenure on the board, you would certainly have the opportunity to influence the next strategic plan. So what areas do you feel like we have not addressed in the current strategic plan that you think are important for ASIS to consider as it strives to be relevant in the future?
Yeah, I thought a lot about this actually, because in the current strategic plan, the scope has been quite widely covered. But when I was looking at the mission of ASIST, and which is to advance research and practice, I felt that the small beginnings that were done, because I was one of the beneficiaries of the special project fund. I feel that especially because the focus is on research and practice, we should launch an initiative, or we should definitely launch research grants, which are like, most of the associations do have research grants, which are for the purpose of research, primarily, not for advancing membership or other things, because the current special project grants have these limitations where you are focusing on membership and certain other aspects. We do have one criteria, which is of technical merit, which is considered, but we don't have a standalone special grant for research. And especially given that the primary mission is for research and practice, I think this is one area where we could definitely consider having or establishing a special research grant. And this would help, I feel, in closing the loop, where we have all activities which are to do with research, which are promoted through ASIST, can be brought together, and we can actually then bring theory and practice together. So this is my one small suggestion. And I feel that, yes, this is one area where we could think about it if possible.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. So that's my 4 questions. Is there anything else we haven't touched upon that you'd like to share with the membership?
I think this covers about everything as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, fabulous. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much.